In 1996, temporary assistance to needy families was created through the Welfare Reform Law. The program was created with four main objectives. Provide assistance to needy families so that children can be cared for in their own homes. 2. Reduce the dependency of needy parents by promoting job preparation, work, and marriage. 3. Prevent and reduce incidents of out-of-wedlock pregnancy. And lastly, encourage formation and maintenance of two-parent families. States are able to create their own programs based on these objectives, as well as set eligibility requirements. Many states opted to create income assistance programs, child care assistance programs, education and job training programs, as well as provide transportation and aid to children at risk of abuse and neglect. Recipients of these services are generally between the ages of 20 to 39, with children under the age of 15 in the household. These individuals have no more than a 12th grade education and are predominantly Black with 31%, Hispanic with 37%, and white accounting for 27%. The Temporary Assistance to Needy Families program is extremely advantageous to the low-income families it serves. From 1993 to 1995, the number of individuals receiving cash assistance hovered around 14 million, but by the end of 1998, this number had fallen to just 7.6 million. From 1994 to 2004, the caseload declined 60%, bringing the percentage of U.S. children on welfare to a level lower than that of 1970. More than 40 studies have shown that about 60% of those who left welfare were gainfully employed at any given time, with 80% of them holding at least one job. Employment of single mothers rose by 15% from 1996 through 2000, even with the recession. This number is still higher than before welfare reform. The earnings in female-headed households remained higher in 2009 than prior to the enactment of the Welfare Reform Law in 1996, despite the shifts in the economic climate. Child poverty in these households fell dramatically and is still down nearly 15%, with Black children being the lowest it has ever been. In the 20 years since its enactment, labor force participation for never-married mothers rose from 44% in 1993 to 66% in 2000, effectively reducing their poverty rate. According to the National Census Bureau, between 1993 and 2000, the percentage of single mothers with a job grew from 58% to nearly 75%. By 2000, earnings jumped nearly 136%, making up nearly 57% of income, with income from welfare plummeting to only 23%. Total income of these low-income families increased over 25% during this time frame. Federal social policies such as TANF requiring work that are backed by sanctions and time limits, yet granting flexibility to the states administering them, are able to produce greater results than previous entitlement programs. Overall, TANF has been able to effectively reduce welfare dependence in 26% of cases, achieve incomes above the poverty threshold in 56% of cases, and avoid hardship in 59% of cases. TANF is a very worthwhile cause and deserves continued funding by both state and federal governments.